This isn't the type of video I'd be making if it weren't for the release of Castorice, her global passive, and some of the comments I've been seeing from the StarRail community, with it rubbing off from Genshin Impact and their community. A majority of my channel is made up of honkaistarrail reaction videos and lore theories, to character admiration from version 1.0 to 3.0, and not just in StarRail, but also Genshin and Zenless. But as of late, I'm not only feeling burnt out of the game, I'm also feeling disappointed in Hoyoverse for designing their game system to be so predatory. Now real quick, to address Castorice's global passive with people unaware or misinformed, Castorice's global passive means that if any character on your team in battle is knocked out, they will be revived immediately. If they receive a shield, or will receive healing within the next turn, they will continue fighting as if they were never knocked down. And this global passive applies even if Castorice is not in your party. She simply has to be on your account once you pull for her. The reason why it's so predatory for Hoyoverse to do this is because they obviously want your money, but it also means that if you have Castorice on your account, it's objectively better for people who pulled for her comparatively to those who did not pull for her. They're making the gap between free-to-plays and pay-to-wins so much bigger. That's not only disrespecting the free-to-plays, but also a majority of the player base. It's Hoyoverse's incentive for you to become poorer and for them to be richer. Their greed is so apparent that I have trouble understanding how some of these people can be so easily manipulated by an attractive anime character. They already failed at one gacha game. Now they're implementing a system in another, which will be its downfall. I have high hopes for Zenless because it's my favorite out of all of the Hoyoverse games, but at this point, as Tectone said, I think it's only a matter of time. And to those who say, cope harder, keep crying and complaining, don't like her, don't pull, you're mad over nothing, are deliberately being ignorant to the current reality and future state of the game. This means that anyone who starts playing StarRail right now obviously have the opportunity to play Emphoria's content, but are at a severe disadvantage along with anyone who didn't pull for Castorice, because there will be enemies who have higher health and can one-shot you. Games that have enemies like this are not fun to play against unless you paid the sufficient amount of your money to do so. After much contemplation, I ask, who wanted this? Who does Hoyo benefit by implementing this system? Who wants its players to keep mindlessly playing their game? The answer? Hoyoverse themselves. After making StarRail reactions and gameplay videos, I didn't get as much growth or exposure from them. Now that I'm reflecting upon my content on Genshin, StarRail, and Zenless, it's apparent to me now that I should have quit making content about those Hoyoverse games a long time ago. It was definitely the basis and foundation of my channel, which did get some traction and people to subscribe, of which I'm grateful and appreciative in that regard. If some of you subscribe to the channel just for my reactions or my StarRail videos, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I just can't do it anymore. I'm shifting to Wuthering Waves simply because, in my humble and subjective opinion, it's better and I find it super fun. I've had a much more pleasant experience with Wuthering Waves. I've had so much interaction with people who share the same love for a game I enjoy to the fullest. Going back to my main point, I find it so sad and disheartening that StarRail has come to this. I'm being 100% transparent. I've spent thousands of dollars on not just StarRail but also Genshin and Zenless combined, just to get each limited banner character and his or her designated weapon. I regret it. I obviously can't get my money back. I'm just stuck with built characters on my account and with experiences from the game I'll always cherish. Overall, I still feel like getting my money's worth. Maybe I'm feeling buyer's remorse, but a part of me feels so guilty dropping a game I sincerely love. That's how I felt about Genshin, and now that's how I feel about StarRail. It's a love-hate relationship. My investment is dwindling. I find that the game is not worth making content about. But now I realize if Hoyoverse disrespects their game, they will disrespect their players too. Thank you guys for watching. Wuthering Waves content from now on. Stay safe, stay awesome, God bless, and have a good one.